Isang mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. So, ngayong araw is mayroon tayong panibagong series which is Walking in Obedience. So, ang first installment natin sa series na to is yung wag ka na mag-devotion, niloloko mo lang ang sarili mo. Or be doers of the word. So, in connection to our topic for today, ang Bible verse na ating tatalakayin ay ang James chapter 1 verses 22 to 25. In New International Version, do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. Anyone who listens to the word but does not do what it says is like someone who looks at his face in a mirror and after looking at himself, goes away and immediately forgets what he looks like. But whoever looks intently into the perfect law that gives freedom and continues in it, not forgetting what they have heard, but doing it, they will be blessed in what they do. In Filipino translation naman, or in ang salita ng Diyos version, maging tagatupad kayo ng salita at huwag maging taga-pakinig lamang, na dinadaya ninyo ang inyong mga sarili. Ang sino mang tagapakinig ng salita ko ni hindi tagatupad dito ay natutulad sa isang taong minamasdan ng kanyang likas na mukha sa salamin. Pagkatapos niyang masdan ang kanyang sarili, siya ay lumisan at kinalimutan niya kaagad kung ano ang uri ng kanyang pagkatao. And so on. So, ang binabanggit dito sa Bible verse natin ngayon is kagaya nga sa topic natin, be doers of the word. So, hindi lang tayo para isik yung mga salita at katutusan na ating Panginoon, but we should also obey kung ano man yung sinisik natin kasi nonsense yung pagsik mo, yung pagiging pakikinig mo, yung paghahanap mo ng mga salita na yun if hindi mo rin naman siya susundin. So, yun yung sinasabi dito na huwag ka na mag-devotion, niloloko mo lang ang sarili mo. Niloloko mo lang ang sarili mo by means na hindi mo nga sinusunod kung ano yung salita na sinisik mo hanggang pakikinig or hanggang pagsik ka lang pero hindi mo siya sinusunod. So, para mas papalalim pa itong talakayan natin is proceed tayo sa ating teaching. Number 1, God requires us to be both searchers and doers of the word. So, tayo, it is a good thing that we are searching for the word, that we are seeking His word, diba? Kaya nga tayo nag-worship, nag-devotion, kaya nga tayo nag-church, kaya tayo pumunta sa church. Pero nawawala yung sense nun kung hindi rin naman natin ginagawa or sinusunod kung ano man yung nakasulat sa kautusan. If we are just going to seek His word, then hindi rin tayo unlad. Wala rin mangyayari sa ating maganda kasi we are only seeking but not doing the word, yung word ni God. Kaya, nire-require niya tayo to be both searchers and doers. Number 2, searching without action is self-deception. Diba nga, kagaya na sabi dito, huwag ka nang mag-devotion, niloloko mo lang ang sarili mo. Kasi when we say devotion, nakikinig or inaalam natin yung word ni God, diba? May Bible verse, tinatalakay natin. Pero wala pa dun yung mismong application. Wala pa rin yung mismong pag-obey natin. So, sabi rito, searching without action is self-deception. Niloloko lang natin yung sarili natin. Kapag nagsisearch tayo, sinisik natin yung word niya, but we do not have any action in response to what we have seeked for. And number 3, God blesses those who obey. So, nakikita yan ni God kahit na feeling natin wala nakakakita sa atin, sinusunod natin ng mga salita niya. He is the only one who can see us, monitor us every single day, na kahit wala pa ibang taong makakita sa iyo na sumunod ka sa kautusan niya, alam na alam ni God na sinusunod ka sa kanya. That's why He will bless you more and He will make you prosperous even more. Kaya ka nasabi dito, God blesses those who obey. So, ngayon naman is proceed tayo sa ating application. Number 1, be intentional in searching and obeying. Number 2, face the mirror with the readiness to remove our impurities. And number 3, obey even when it is hard to obey, knowing that there is a blessing in obedience. So, we should reflect, diba? Every after devotion natin, we should reflect. And for our devotion for today, ito yung dapat natin pag-isipan. If we would face, or if we are to face the mirror of God's Word right now, then what would we see?